Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to one and all. You are tuning into me, Kareem the Groundhog. Kareem the Groundhog's video masterpiece theater as we transverse the latest and greatest in videos, live music, loving MLK Day. Oh, he was an inspiration. As a groundhog of African American descent, I take pride in MLK Day, his accomplishments, his achievements, and how he changed the world. And when people suggest that Martin Luther King Jr. doesn't deserve a national holiday, I am just embarrassed for them. Listen here. Black people deserve the day off because we need to make sure we have fully recovered from popping bottles at the club in his honor. That's right, the rosé and Belvedere was flowing to the club last night. Ain't nobody gotta go to work. I was so twisted in the name of Martin Luther King. That's what it's about, baby. We was popping bottles for the king. Kissing girlfriends dead in the mouth for the king. Biting baby thigh for the king. Dope boys flashing money for the king. Going to the back of the club and being model for the king. Don't forget to work that pole for the king. Show everybody your drawers for the king. Wear a see-through dress with a brown ball exposed in the back for the king. In the broom closet of the club taking pictures for the king. Whatever that is for the king. Wearing your prom tiara to the club for the king. Showing your retro coochie off for the king. Whatever that is for the king. Wearing fishnets at the club for the king. Exposing your jewelry at the club for the king. Dropping down to the DC ass pose for the king. Once again, I don't know what that is for the king. Shaking your weave for the king. A-hun for the king. Coming out the house cross-eyed in the club for the king. Lost my girl. Don't you worry about it. You with us. Down for the king. Looking on your new purse for the king. Sucking your finger inappropriately in public for the king. And just doing everything so lovely at the club for the king. And since we are dedicated to uplifting MLK Day on this episode of Kareem the Groundhog Video Masterpiece Theater, we will judge all videos based on what would MLK say? Would he like them? Are they about goodness and virtue and unifying people around the globe? Thus, if a video fits those requirements, they will get a Martin Luther King church fan up. If not so much, they will get an MLK Day church fan down. So let's start this off with the only person who was alive when the king was alive. And that would be Janet Demeter Jo Jackson and her new video for Feedback. What would you say, MLK? Church fan down. MLK would say, grown lady, you are moving around too fast. And I would add on top of that, how dare you cover up your background dancers in them old Tron outfits? Along with other questions such as, why are you and we in outer space? I know in your heyday you was always pushing the envelope, and that was fine in 1994. But I am worried you will hurt yourself jumping from planet to planet. Aren't your bones getting weaker? Are you drinking enough calcium, girl? I mean, I don't want you to hurt yourself. You may be the sexiest person on the planet, born in the 60s, but all good things must come to an end. When can we transition to becoming a good monies for the Tom Joyner boat cruise? Or Las Vegas, 2 shows a night at the showboat? People your own age will have a heart attack trying to keep up with you. You can't do 2 shows a night at the showboat moving that fast, girl. Get off them planners, get back to reality. How about Sierra and her new video for That's Right? What would you say, MLK? Church fan up. MLK would say, young lady, you have represented the city of Atlanta very well. And I would add on top of that, you have mastered that torso booty roll thing like no other. Oh, roll on top of me. Woo! she is so much sexier than her first album. You know that entire first album, she was in pants every time you saw her. And I was only slightly impressed by that. But now that the baby thigh is out, woo, whoa, on top of me. And she's a really skinny girl. But she can move her torso and her booty in so many different angles. It's an obsolete angle, obtuse, it's just so subtle. And let me say this. If Monica keeps that just one of them days hairstyle, girl, we can work on baby number 3, girl. Cause you know, you look so good with the short hairdo. Just one of them days that I was supposed to. That's the Monica I used to love. Let's take a look at another video of Soulja Boy's Yeah. What do you say, MLK? He would obviously say, church fan, way the hell down. I got no problem with you remixing Crank That 1,000 million bajillion different ways. Listen, I dig on that Crank That Batman. That's an okay song with me. But I won't tolerate you saying, Soulja Boy, can I? Yeah, bitch, yeah. Sucker, 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 yeah, bitch, yeah. Sucker, sucker, you didn't even try to write lyrics. No one in the studio when you recorded that suggested you use these things called actual words. A thesaurus, a dictionary. There are 1,000 ways you can say crank without saying crank. Pull, push, move, whatever. I'm not expecting anything profound from you, Soulja Boy, or your less talented, understudied A-Rap. But you've got to do much better, Ed. So get out my face, you doodle head dummy. Doodle head dummy? Really? That's not gonna make the cut on MLK Day.
And finally, how about we delve into Bow Wow and Omarion's Hey Baby? What would you say, MLK? Church fell out! Caught you by surprise, didn't we? We're not haters. They're both very good in that lane. And I don't ever want them to come out of that lane for any reason. They will always make 16-year-old girls go out and keep all that word up, TRL and 106 monies coming in. And that's good monies in that lane. Keep selling out them concerts. Focus on what you do well. Stay in that lane and be happy in that lane. Don't come out. You live there. You live in that lane. You be happy in that lane, boy. You stay right there and get that money. Hey, listen. You are indestructible. With children. When you try to come out, we gonna send you back. But I know that MLK will give y'all a solid church fan up. And as long as y'all continue to serve middle school and high school children on this great planet, I will co-sign to you two. Big church fan. Ah!